today's video, we're going to be talking about the Ash Pearl Yeezy 350s. I'm going to also give you guys my resale prediction for this sneaker, just in case you want to buy, resell, or sell if you already purchased the sneaker. And also, we are going to be talking about the sizing for this particular sneaker as well too. What is going on, guys? It is your guy James Raw. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. You want to stay up to date on Yeezy news, reviews, and updates, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you don't mind, I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. It will really go a long way of helping out the channel. And also, don't forget to follow your guy on Instagram as well. The link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for the support. These sneakers just got released March 20th, this past Saturday, for $220 USD. And this sneaker actually sold out faster than the usual 350s. I understand everybody got their stimmies and people are buying more sneakers than usual, but still the amount of hate that 350s get on a regular, it was still surprising to see these sneakers sell out so quickly. All the foot sites had this sneaker on sale online at 7 a.m. Yeezy Supply also did they sell at 9 a.m. and we also got the Confirm app. They also did their raffles as well too. I was actually lucky enough to hit on an in-store raffle, because recently I just been buying everything resale, so it feels good to actually buy something for retail for once. Now first, let's talk about the prime knit upper with these Yeezy 350s. Inside the shoe is basically made with navy blue and gray prime knit stitching, which I am a big fan by the color combination, by the way. With March Madness here, I really get a Georgetown feel with this colorway. On the outside of the sneaker, we actually have 3 layers of colors. On the top half of the sneaker, we actually have beige stitching. And me personally, I actually like the color because I think it fits the sock liner really, really good with this colorway. And below that top panel, we have the translucent stripe that's been traditional with all Yeezy 350s. This translucent stripe is actually still beige, but it's like a darker shade of beige than the color on top of it. It's still translucent, but at the same time, it's still kind of hard to see your sock through the stripe. And on the lower portion of the prime knit, we have the navy blue and gray stitching, the same stitching that we have on the inside of the sneaker. And I think the colorway looks pretty good in this actual sneaker. I think navy blue and gray looks really, really well with beige. It is still considered an earth tone / brown Yeezy, but I think this Yeezy is a lot different from the previous brown Yeezys that we've been getting, like the the Yeshayas, the Love Marks, the Earths. This earth tone Yeezy has a lot of personality, which I love. I think the sneaker is actually different from the rest of them. And on the center of the sneaker, of course, we have that big stitching that runs through the toe box all the way up to the tongue of the sneaker. And I'm a big fan of that stitching because that's like the stitching that brings both sides of the sneaker together. And moving up, we are going to be talking about the shoelaces, which is probably one of the best parts of this sneaker for 2 reasons. Number one, the affinity laces. I'm really not a big fan of the affinity laces. I like the traditional shoelaces because when I rock Yeezys, I like to have my laces loose. Rocking my laces loose, it just makes the sneaker feel 2 times as comfortable. And the second reason is that I love the color of these shoelaces. I'm a big fan of it. It's actually the same gray that's on the prime knit on the sneaker. I am so happy they didn't make these shoelaces brown or beige or tan, because that would have just automatically just killed the sneaker. Like, it would have killed the vibe of the sneaker. I think these round laces on these Yeezys look perfect. And as far as the midsole, we got the traditional Boost midsole. It is a milky colorway and it's also translucent as well. I'm a big fan of the color of the midsole. I'm glad they didn't really go too brown with the midsole. And one of my favorite things about Yeezy 350 midsoles period is the translucent midsole. I just love the translucent midsole. I'm really not a big fan of the solid midsole, except if it's on like the Bread 350, but I wasn't really too big of a fan of the Earth 350s because it had that solid midsole, you know what I mean? I think translucent is just the way to go as far as midsoles on Yeezy 350s. And on the back of the sneaker, this sneaker does not have no pull tabs whatsoever. I wasn't really a big fan of non-pull tab 350s at first, but after a year and a half without getting pull tabs, I don't want to say I'm a fan of no pull tabs, but I have adjusted to it basically. And lastly, we do have a clear gum outsole, and it also runs along the back of the midsole as well too. Now, as far as sizing with the sneaker, Yeezy 350s feel very snug. If you don't mind the snug fit, stay to your true to size. But if you don't like the snug fit, you either have 2 options. You could get your true to size and take out the insole, just remove it from inside the sneaker, or you could just go a half size up. As far as reselling, you're planning on flipping these kicks, the only sizes that's basically worth flipping is the smaller sizes. From sizes 4 to 8 is selling from about $300 all the way up to $400 depending on size. So if you were able to get your small size for retail, you basically hit the jackpot. Or whether you're trying to resell or buy personal with the bigger sizes, for right now, these sneakers are only selling for about $270 to $300 depending on size, with the big sizes, sizes from 8.5 all the way up to like 13. I do expect the resale price to creep up just a little bit in the upcoming day or two, but I do expect for it to drop no less than $270 resale. This is actually the third sneaker from the Ash pack, and I would never expect for this particular sneaker to do better than the other two sneakers that dropped previously, especially the Ash Blue. I never thought the sneaker would actually do better than the Ash Blue, but these sneakers actually sold faster than that Ash Blue, and they're actually selling for more money on the resale market as well too. These sneakers are so fire. I love these kicks, and these will stay in the collection. I have no plans of reselling. And make sure you guys let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this sneaker? Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I see you guys when I see you. Peace.